Morning, it's Jordan Korpic here at LA Nissan. So, like I promised you, here's the video walk around on the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. This thing is beautiful. It's one of the top 5 best SUVs you can buy on the market today. So without further ado, here we go. As you can see, it's got beautiful car lines. You have the LED daytime running lights. Your fog lights are located down here. You may be wondering what's these weird circles on the front bumper. It's part of the Park Assist feature. You're gonna have bump sensors in the front and the back. And then if I get my cameraman to look down here, this is this cool little Terminator button right here. This is part of the adaptive cruise control feature. I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get inside. But let's pop open the engine bay so you can take a look at that legendary 6.4 liter Hemi V8. This thing has a lot of get up and go. It is a ton of fun to drive. Don't take my word for it. Come down here, test drive it with me. One of the great thing about Jeep products is they have all the service areas highlighted in yellow, so it's very easy to do your own maintenance because it's very easy to find out where everything goes. So follow me around to the side here. I did want to point out the brand new tires. This thing's all-wheel drive is ready to go. You do have the red caliper brakes, which look really cool with the dark black chrome 20-inch rims. So one of the coolest features about this vehicle, the intelligent keyless entry. So vehicle's parked, locked, keys are in my pocket. I'll have to put my hand here, unlocks the door. I can also press that button to lock it for me. Come take a look at the interior. So you have the saddleback orange leather interior with beautiful appointments. You have 8-way power adjusted seat with lumbar support and 2 memory settings. So if you're sharing the vehicle with someone else, which I wouldn't, you can actually program your seat settings and it's going to have everything saved for you. We got a ton of features in here. We'll get to that in a second. I just want to point out how much space you're dealing with the back here, Martin. I'm about 6 feet tall. You want to hop back here. Got a ton of leg room, lots of headroom. It's very comfortable. It's actually like I'm sitting in my living room right now. I could easily take a nap. You're going to have cup holders back here. I'm going to have heated seats for the back row here, as well as 2 USB ports so passengers can charge their phone, iPad, whatever. You also have a 115 volt outlet. So I don't know if you have kids or whatever, but maybe you're late taking them to school. Bring the toaster with you, plug it in, make toast on the fly. And it's very easy to flip this entire bench down with one hand. The whole bench goes down, same with the other side as well. So now I have a ton of more cargo space. You are going to have your trailer tow package. It's just neatly covered up right here. This comes off. Power lift tailgate. Press that twice, up she goes. You're gonna have your backup camera right there. And if you look back here, you got a ton of cargo space. You have a beautiful audio system. You have a 12-volt socket right here. So if you're going camping, get one of those electric coolers from Walmart, plug it in, keep the beers nice and cold. Underneath here, you're gonna have your full-size spare tire and jack inside the vehicle rather than underneath, keeping it dry and clean in case you ever do need it. You're gonna have grocery hooks located here, so you can hang your groceries so they're not flying over the back seat. And of course, you're gonna have your privacy cover as well. Close that. I'll get my cameraman to hop in shotgun. I'll show you those features I was telling you about. All right, Martin, so keys, remote car starter. Drop them though, because it's push to start. Fire this bad baby up. So going left to right, I'm gonna have access to my trip computer right here. It's gonna give me important information. If you look right here in the middle, I can change my driver train, find out my fuel economy, my oil pressure, all that fun stuff. And I can actually have a digital speedometer if I want. I can also change it to miles per hour rather than kilometers if I'm in the States. And I can get important diagnostic information so I know exactly what's going on in my vehicle. And one of the coolest things about the SRT8 is you can actually put this thing in launch mode and test it like you're on the track, which is a ton of fun. Over here I have my Bluetooth hands-free controls, so I can make and receive phone calls from inside the cabin, avoid that distracted driving ticket. Over here I have my cruise control settings, and like I was telling you before with the adaptive cruise control feature, the way that works is I set it, I'm driving down the highway, my vehicle's actually going to be able to determine the speed of the vehicle in front of me and follow appropriately. If they brake, I don't have to touch anything, my vehicle's going to slow down for me, allow me to pass them safely. It's a super cool feature. This thing's a stone's throw away from being fully automated. So over here I have my 7-inch color touch screen. I'm going to have XM, cellular radio with subscription, AM, FM, CD, USB, Bluetooth, auxiliary. I can play music any which way I want. I'm going to also have heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats for the passenger driver, as well as a mirror dimmer. So if you're driving away in the sunset, you sometimes can't see a rear view. Not anymore, that's not an issue. I'm gonna have my climate controls located down here, which are dual climate controls. So I actually can have different setting for the passenger and driver. So everyone's gonna be very comfortable. It's a very, very nice feature. Located down here is my auxiliary jack and another USB port to charge my phone and a 12-volt socket. Located right here, this is where I can actually change my driver train depending on if I want to have a little bit more sporty, maybe I want to test out the vehicle performance on track, or if I'm in snow, or if I'm towing something. I would just leave it in auto. It's going to be the most fuel efficient driver train. It's going to be front wheel drive unless the vehicle senses that I need all 4 tires working with me for a more safe drive. In here is going to have a ton of cargo space. You're going to have one of my favorite features, of course, is the panoramic moonroof with sun visor. That thing's awesome, especially in the summertime. It really opens up the interior of the vehicle, makes it very, very spacious. So, last thing I forgot to mention is the backup camera here. So I'm going to be able to move my steering wheel. It's going to show me the exact guidelines, everything like that. And the park assist feature, which I'll demonstrate for you right now. Say I'm backing up and I don't see a vehicle in front of me. My park sensor, as you can see right here, is picking up an object in front of me, and I'm going to see it show up on my dash. I'm also going to get an audible sound inside the cab and let me know something's close by. So, Martin, my name's Jordan again. You can reach me at 780-769-0060. Come on down, test drive this vehicle with me. We'll have a ton of fun. Take care, buddy.